Think robbing a store is easy? Think again. You see these movies where a guy walks in, waves a weapon around, and walks out with bags of cash. But in real life, it is a completely different story. Most of the time, these plans go horribly, horribly wrong. For every successful heist you hear about, there are probably 1,000 fails so ridiculous you would not even believe they actually happen. These are the stories of people who thought they had a genius plan, but ended up in a world of hurt, embarrassment, or just plain confusion. Today, we are counting down 10 times thieves picked the absolute worst stores to rob, and failed in the most shocking ways. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a guy who must have skipped the part of his brain that handles common sense. Imagine this. You have decided to rob a place. You are looking for an easy target. Maybe a quiet little shop late at night. What you do not do is walk into a building filled with people trained to neutralize threats with their bare hands. But that is exactly what he did. A karate dojo in Charlotte, North Carolina. The security camera footage is unbelievable. He storms in, masked up, pulls out a weapon, and starts shouting for money. But the head instructor, a high-level black belt, is right there teaching. He calmly tells the students to head to the back. Then he turns his full attention to the thief, who is getting more agitated. In a split second, it is over. Lightning-fast takedown. One moment the weapon is waving, the next he is disarmed and pinned. Slow-motion replay shows textbook control. Police arrive to find him held down, and the instructor becomes a local hero. Moral: do not rob a place that breaks boards with your face. Coming in at number 9, some criminals are playing life on the hardest difficulty. Ordinary store, late night, aisles empty, clerk counting down minutes. Our mastermind walks in, hood up, trying to look menacing. He demands the cash. But the clerk is unusually calm. He missed one tiny detail about the location. A giant sign, County Police Department, next door. The clerk quietly hits the silent alarm. An officer, stepping out for coffee, hears everything through the wall. He literally walks next door and finds our genius mid-robbery. The look on the robber is pure gold. The takedown is instant, no weapon drawn. From cocky to cuffed in seconds. About a 30-foot walk to the booking desk. Possibly the shortest, most efficient investigation ever. Number 8, another contestant for worst place to rob. Not a dojo, a full-blown MMA gym. Boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai. Some of the toughest athletes on the planet. He barges in, crowbar in hand. The room goes silent. Muscular fighters versus a skinny guy with a crowbar. A heavyweight moves in. The robber retreats, waving the crowbar. Others join. No fear, just annoyance. He swings. They do not even flinch. Lift, slam, controlled, clean, decisive. Within seconds he is tangled and cannot move. They hold him until police arrive. The final angle? Him staring at the ceiling, thoroughly humbled. Wrong gym, wrong day, worst plan. Number 7. A sweeter setting, but do not underestimate a baker. 20 years running this place, proud and steady. A man comes in, pulls a knife, demands the cash. He expected a timid owner. He was wrong. She looks down, not for cash, for her trusty bat. Instant mood change. Fear replaces bravado. That knife looks tiny now. She shouts him out of her store. He runs like the wind. She even chases him onto the sidewalk. The whole thing, under 30 seconds. Short, sweet, satisfying. Instant karma with a side of croissants. Number 6. Straight out of a movie. Pawn shops have cash and valuables. A man pretends to shop, waiting for his moment. Then he makes his move. Gun up, demands a bag be filled. But this owner is a veteran with training. He waits for a distraction, a fraction of a second. Down, draw, up. Now the tables have turned. Pure shock on the robber's face. The owner calmly orders him to drop the weapon. Outmatched and terrified, the robber surrenders. Officers find him face down. Situation under control. A masterclass in staying cool and turning the tables. Scene cleared. Lessons learned. Number 5. No martial arts, no weapon, just a smart clerk and a good lock. He waits for the drawer to open, then lunges. The clerk is ready and crushes the grab attempt. He is wedged in, struggling and screaming. Then the clerk gets an idea. One shove, and he bolts for the exit. Click. The robber is locked inside. He tries to smash the door. Reinforced glass says no. Meanwhile, the clerk calls police from safety. Officers unlock, escort, and end the night. A brilliant, non-violent takedown, trapped like a fish in a bowl. Number 4. They thought it was a movie. Classic smash and grab. 60 seconds in and out. Problem 1, reinforced glass. They waste precious time just getting inside. Problem 2, reinforced display cases. Alarms are already calling the cavalry. Problem 3, a steel gate traps them inside. They drop everything and scramble for an exit that does not exist. The owner activated it remotely the moment they broke in. Final moments. Cornered rats in a luxury maze. Police arrive to a lineup of defeat. No chase needed. Modern security 3. Smash and grab 0. Number 3 proves the power of teamwork. He shoves the cashier and starts scooping bills. Chaos erupts. He turns to run. First responder. A bagger with a clutch cart trip. A stalker snatches a heavy bag from a pallet and nails him. Down he goes. The manager, a butcher, and brave shoppers close in. No punches, just a calm, collective hold. They secure money and calm the crowd. By the time police arrive, the team has already won. Ordinary people, extraordinary teamwork. Number 2. A true hero with calm and courage. He fires into the ceiling. People hit the floor. Terrifying high-stakes seconds. An older security guard stands firm, eyes locked. He speaks steady, buys time, keeps everyone breathing. The robber turns his back for a moment. And here it is! The number 1 dumbest robbery fail. Puppies. Kittens. Parakeets. What could go wrong? A thief pretends to buy a leash, then lunges for the till. But the cashier fights back and screams. The whole store reacts. Instantly. A burly groomer sprints in. Customers join the fray. It becomes a community tackle, not clean or professional, but incredibly effective. Best part, puppies in the background think it is playtime. Officers arrive to find a robber pinned by pet lovers. He failed in the most embarrassing, wholesome way possible. Puppy power and community for the win. And that is a wrap. From martial arts masters to brave bakers and an entire pet store of heroes, these thieves picked the wrong stores. They walk in thinking easy target, and walk out in handcuffs. You do not need a cape, just courage and quick thinking. Which fail shocked you the most? Tell us in the comments. Smash subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a countdown. Watch more videos. Click now. We will see you in the next one.